What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about what player each club should sign, because this transfer window is about to be one of the biggest transfer windows we've seen in years. Years, guys. Each player's rebuilding. Man City are rebuilding. Liverpool are rebuilding. Real Madrid, Barca, Atletico, Man United, Spurs, they're all rebuilding. So I'm gonna be talking about which transfers I think those teams should sign. And I'm not going to be talking about the ones that are already confirmed. So I'm not going to be talking about like Wirtz to Liverpool or like Cherksey to Man City or like Dean Huijsen. I'm talking about ones that are not confirmed who I think are the best options for their teams. All right. Number one, we're talking about Real Madrid. You already know this is my team. We got to talk about this. And the one player I think Real Madrid need is a midfielder. So Real Madrid should go for Angelo Stiller. There's been reports that Real Madrid want like a Zubamendi, but Zubamendi's on his way to Arsenal. I feel like there's no way we're going to sign him. Real Madrid already did 3 signings. They already made Dean, Trent, and Franco Macestuano. We still need a midfielder, guys, and I feel like Angelo Stiller is the best option. If Toni Kroos recommends you, you buy him, because Toni Kroos is a legend of the sport. He has high IQ. He knows what he's talking about. He sees some potential in Angelo Stiller. I feel like Real Madrid should go for him. And if we're going to do a midfielder signing, I feel like it would be after the Club World Cup. Let's see how we do there. Because if we do good, there's a possibility we're not going to sign anybody. But if we do like kind of bad, Florentino's going to keep making signings. But yeah, this is my number one transfer right now for Real Madrid. On to Barcelona. Nico Williams, guys. Barcelona, it looks like they're going to keep Lewandowski for another season. But I feel like they need another left winger. And there's been reports that Rashford, Luis Diaz, dude, Barcelona need to sign Nico Williams. The link-up play between Nico and like Lamine Yamal is insane. Every time Nico plays for Spain, he's different. He's different gravy, bro. He plays so good under Spain. Yeah, he didn't have a good season with Atletico Bilbao, but it doesn't matter. For Spain, he plays amazing. And he'll play amazing for Barcelona. This is exactly what Barcelona need. They need a left winger. Because Rafinha is only getting older. Lewandowski, they need to replace him soon. But I feel like he's going to have one more season. But I would still buy a backup striker. They could play Rafinha and Cam and put Nico on the left wing. So in my opinion, Barcelona should go for Nico Williams. It is his best option. Do I see Barcelona signing him? Probably not. But hey, this is my opinion on what player each team should sign. On to Atletico Madrid. Cuti Romero. Atletico Madrid need a few things to compete, but they need better defenders. They can't be playing with Lenglet and Jimenez in the big 2025. They need better defenders. They've been linked to Cuti Romero. And do I see Cuti Romero leaving Tottenham? Probably not, because he has Champions League football next season. But if Atletico Madrid can pull this off, hey, we're talking about one of the best defenders in the world. And Atletico Madrid are only getting stronger with Julian Alvarez. And it looks like there's been reports, they're probably fake. There's reports every day. But there's been reports that Atletico Madrid also want Theo Hernandez. If Atletico Madrid get Theo Hernandez and Cuti Romero, and they sign like a backup striker, like let's say Darwin Nunez, Atletico Madrid are looking scary for next season. They have a big chance to win the league. So that's why every team is low-key rebuilding right now. And I feel like this is the most Atletico Madrid player I've ever seen in my life. He plays that aggressive football that Simeone likes. So if I was Atletico Madrid, I would be pushing hard. Man City, we're going to the Prem teams. Man City need a goalkeeper. They already signed a midfielder, Reinders. They signed Kirksey. They signed a new left back. They just need a right back and a goalkeeper, and they're set for next season. Oh my gosh. Man City look like they're back. They look like they're back because they play like shit this season, guys. They play like horrible. But next season, they already look at the signings they already do. I don't know how Man City have unlimited money, because it feels like Man City have unlimited money. They signed a new goalkeeper, because I still think Ederson is going to go to the Saudi Arabian League. They need to sign a new goalkeeper. And I feel like Diego Costa has been linked to Manchester City for a while now. And I feel like he's the perfect goalkeeper for Pep. Man City are going to be strong next season. They're possibly going to win the Champions League next season. The team they have is so scary now. Haaland is going to get the balls that Cherksey is going to give Haaland and Marmoush. Wow, dude. Man City, we need to be a lookout on Man City. And also a lookout with Arsenal. Dude, Arsenal, it looks like they're going in for Benjamin Sesko. Dude, if Arsenal, the only piece that Arsenal's missing is a striker. And if Arsenal gets that striker, they're going to see silverware. But looks like Sesko's there. Zubamendi's going. They signed Kepa, Rodrigo. If Arsenal sign Rodrigo, I swear they might be the favorites to win the Champions League next season. Wow, do Arsenal have a team? Rodrigo, Sesko, Saka. With Odegaard, Zubamendi, and Rice? What the hell? With Gabriel Saliba? Dude, Arsenal's team next season will be scary as hell if they do these signings. They might be the best team on paper. It's like we got to see how they all play. But if Arsenal do these signings, which is going to be mad expensive, Arsenal should sell some players. I don't know who they should sell. Who's their striker right now? They should sell like, I don't know, Havertz maybe. Havertz is not that good in my opinion. I'm so glad Real Madrid didn't sign him. They were linked to Havertz a couple years ago. But yeah, Arsenal should go for Rodrigo. They should go for Sesko. I feel like that's the missing piece for Arsenal. If Arsenal want to win some silverware next season, they need the striker and they need a new left winger. Gabriel Martinelli's too inconsistent. He's not good enough. All right, next team. Liverpool FC. Liverpool just signed, it looks like they're signing Wirtz. They signed Frimpong and they signed, what's his name? Carquez from Bournemouth. Liverpool's team is looking scary, but they need a striker. Yeah, they have Salah, they have Luis Diaz, but they don't have a striker. I still think Darwin Núñez is leaving this season. He's not good enough to play in the Prem. Maybe it's the coach. I think Arne Slot is an amazing coach, and he still hasn't been playing good, Darwin. If I was Darwin, I would just leave. And Liverpool should go for Nketiah. I think I say his name right. Nketiah. I feel like this is an amazing signing if Liverpool can pull it off. He's linked to Chelsea and Liverpool. But Liverpool, I see him playing more for Liverpool. He's that tall striker. He's good on the ball. He dribbles good. This is exactly what Liverpool need. They need a tall striker that has good dribbling because they're already going to have Wirtz. Wirtz is a generational midfielder. Wirtz, Salah, Luis Diaz. Wow, Liverpool are going for that double with Frimpong and Kirksey going down the wing. With Van Dijk and Konate and Alisson. Dude, Liverpool are looking scary. This is what I'm saying. Every team's rebuilding. Every team's looking more and more scary. Yeah, but Liverpool should go for him. Chelsea, goalkeeper position. It looks like Mike Maignan might sign for Chelsea, and this is exactly what Chelsea need. They have like 1,000 fucking goalkeepers, but they're all ass. They need some good goalkeepers, and this guy is the real deal. He's France's number one. He's Milan's number one. He's a good goalkeeper, and this is exactly what Chelsea need. They have Champions League football. Do I feel like Chelsea need more? Yes, they need a left winger. Should they go for Rodrigo? Possibly, yeah. If Arsenal can't get Rodrigo, I think Chelsea should go for Rodrigo. Once they have a real left winger and maybe another defender and a goalkeeper, now we're talking about Chelsea can win the Prem next season and possibly the Champions League. I think Chelsea are on the right step. They are going to be strong again. They will be. Man United, Gyökeres, guys, they need a striker. I still think Højlund is leaving. Maybe Højlund or Xerxes are leaving this summer. There's no way they both stay. Who's the perfect option for Ruben Amorim? Gyökeres. This guy already played under Ruben Amorim. He knows how he plays. He knows his system. This is the perfect signing for Gyökeres. And I know if Man United were having Champions League football next season, this signing would have been confirmed already. I guarantee you that. But since they're not having Champions League football, that's the only concern that Gyökeres has because he wants to play Champions League. He wants to have a chance to go for that Ballon d'Or. He wants to prove everybody wrong because people are saying, oh, he plays for the Portugal League. He's not that good. But we all know how good this guy is. Look at the numbers that he put up. Yeah, it might be the Portugal's league, but this guy's numbers are insane. 100%, I think Man United should go for him. We need Man United back on the top. They have been so bad all these years. We need to see Man United in the Champions League again. Like finishing 15th, 16th place is unacceptable for Man United standards. Unacceptable. We need them back in the top level, 100%. PSG. They should go for a defender. What's his name? Marquinhos is most likely leaving this summer. He has been a PSG legend, but he's been at the club for too long. He's a little old. I feel like PSG need to go for a defender. And I feel like João Hato is a perfect defender for PSG. I feel like this would be an amazing signing. PSG already have a crazy team. Their attack is insane. Their defense is good. They have Nuno Mendes, they have Hakimi, they have Pacho. They just need another center back and they're set. They could go on double back-to-back with the Champions League. PSG are so scary. All they need is a good defender. If it's Hato, if it's Lukeba, if it's Van Dijk, I don't know who it would be. They just need a defender and they are set. PSG's team is already done. Sign a defender. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich need a left winger. Looks like they missed out on Wirtz. They need a left winger. Rafael Leao is, my opinion, the perfect left winger for Bayern Munich. They're going to have Olise, Musiala, Rafael Leao, Kane. If I was Bayern Munich, I would be going for Rafael Leao. Since they couldn't sign Wirtz, Bayern Munich need damn, what was that stutter? Bayern Munich need an X factor because it looks like they're falling off. I'll be honest. It looks like every year they just go to like the quarterfinals, maybe the semis, but besides that, they don't have that firepower. And Bayern Munich have a really good squad. They already signed Jonathan Tah, but I feel like they need a little more. They need a little more. Rafael Leao will be a perfect signing for Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich, if you want to compete in the top level, if you want that chance to win the Champions League for Harry Kane and all that, Rafael Leao is your guy. I've been seeing reports that they've been linked to Barcola. Rafael Leao clears Barcola. Bayern Munich, if you're a serious club, you go for Rafael Leao. Let's talk about Inter. Get some Serie A teams here. Inter, they lost their manager, but they still a really good squad. And I feel like Inter are good on bringing those like wash-ass strikers back to the top level. And who do I think Inter should sign? Højlund from Man United. I think they should sign Højlund. I know how Højlund has been disappointing in the Prem, but we've seen how he played with Atalanta. He played amazing. He already knows the Serie A. He knows how to play there. I guarantee you, if Højlund goes to Inter Milan, he will be a top striker again. Because he doesn't have that system. He doesn't have that like IQ to play in the Prem. I'm being completely honest. I don't think he's good enough to play in the Prem. But I still think he's a fantastic striker, which is why Inter Milan should sign him. Because Inter Milan are good at signing these washed-ass players and making them good again. Like Lukaku. Lukaku's so inconsistent, but I feel like he was decent at Inter Milan. Not the best. Look what he's doing in Napoli now. Fantastic signing. But Højlund should go 100% to Inter Milan. And the last team I'm going to talk about is Juventus. And I think Juventus should go for a defender, dude. Juventus, dude, I want to see Juventus in a top level again. They have Champions League football next season. They have Bremer as a center back, but I feel like they should go for Araujo. Barcelona, he's not going to start for Barcelona anymore. He's going to be on the bench. And Araujo's a fantastic defender. That's why I believe that Araujo should go to another team. And Juventus were linked to him in the winter transfer window. Juventus should get him this summer. If Juventus gets him, maybe a winger, another midfielder. Juventus has a lot to. They don't just need one player. They need quite a lot of signings. If Juventus wants to be back in the top and win the Serie A again. I miss Juventus when they had the Pirlo, Pogba, Dybala. Juventus used to be a top team with Tevez, Vidal. But now they just fallen off hard. And I want to see Juventus back in the top. And if Juventus needs to make these signings to be back on the top, guys. But those are my opinion on what one player each club should sign. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. I think we just hit like 830 subscribers, which is fantastic. Thank you guys that watch all my videos. I'm going to be live streaming soon. I'm going to do better content for you guys soon. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Continue watching my videos. Continue commenting. I love when you guys comment. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. God bless you guys. Peace.